Hey everyone, let's go ahead and sit back and honestly talk about one of, in my opinion, the best marketing horror movies that has been brought to us through Hollywood. And that movie is, of course, Smile.
Hello there, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and children.
Now, right off the bat, this movie was, the director is actually Parker Fionn, or Parker Finn, sorry. So right out of the bat, the director of this movie is Parker Finn. Not very much well known for his, director side of things. However, this is kind of like his big directorial debut. Now, there are a lot of the cast in here that I didn't recognize, but then again, I didn't watch the trailer really for this film. But it does have, of course, Susie Bacon, which is from 13 Reasons Why, who plays Rose. You have Jesse Usher. You'll know him from The Boys, who plays A-Train. Cal Penn, of course, you'll know him from Harold and Kumar, Go to White Castle, Guantanamo Bay, and Harold and Kumar Christmas. He's also done stuff like on Van Wilder, for an example. You'll know Kyle Gallner. He plays Joey in this film, or I'm sorry, not Joey, but Joel in the film. He's from, of course, the Scream movie, the most recent one. He's played in Red State, Jennifer's Body, and or you may know him from, of course, Smallville. He played the character in Smallville as well. But regardless, though, if you don't know anything about the marketing of this film, it was fantastic as far as being able to hire actors or actresses to go into games such as the Yankee Stadium game and sit right behind home plate and just smile through the whole entirety of the game and to bring focus to them. And I'm not talking about like regular smiling, I'm talking about full-fledged creepy ass smiling is the type of smile that they were giving. And it wasn't just at baseball games, but on Good Morning America, when you see the, of course, hosts who are televising and sharing you the news, in the background, there's only one person who is doing the smiling. And again, it's a very creepy smile. So the marketing for this film in that case, fantastic. Loved every minute of it. Now, the film itself, it definitely was a great film. It will be, as of course years pass on, of course, probably a cult favorite as far as my point of view is concerned when it comes to Halloween movies. And it's definitely one of those films that may not get a lot of attention, but it's definitely one that when you buy a Blu-ray or 4K, you could take to a friend's house or have a Halloween party and ask, hey, have you guys seen Smile? If they say no, perfect. Pop it in, because that's the whole thing with this film. Again, I didn't go in watching any of the trailers at all, maybe one, so I didn't know what to expect. Now, when the ball started rolling on the storyline, I will say it pays similar tribute to, I believe the movie is called It Follows, where basically the premise of that movie is a demonic being or an entity follows you and tries to kill you unless if you have some sort of sexual relations or sexual intercourse with somebody else, and then that entity will follow that person. So that's kind of like how it passes. You never know exactly what's going to happen in this movie, and this film will definitely bring the tension as far as the scare tactics go. Now, whether if it is, of course, the usual jump scares or sequences where it lingers on that situation, that whatever you're watching, and the jump scares so happen. Or, of course, they just cut away, but that tension, that feeling is still there. Again, it's a great film that I believe will go down as far as become a cult classic later on during the years, very similar to what we've had experienced in the past. But regardless though, it very does play the standard horror tropes as we are getting from day-to-day films, of course, have been played in theaters. Regardless though, I enjoyed it. I feel like if you like horror, if you like those types of things, you will enjoy it too. It is rated R. It was a lot more gorier than I thought in some circumstances. It definitely does play the fear factor as far as orthodontopia, I believe it is, which is, of course, the fear of teeth, as well as the CGI. The CGI didn't really play heavy until the very end, and that's kind of where it kind of took me out of the film as far as that goes in a couple of sequences. But even so, it was a very enjoyable film, and I think that you guys should go see it. I think you guys will enjoy it if you like those types of films. And in the meantime, if you have seen it, what's your opinion on it? Leave your comment below. Follow us on all social platforms. Visit the merchandise link below, and we'll see you next time.